Welcome back. Happy Monday. Glad to be back here. My name is Amon. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day today. Hopefully everyone's having a great day today. My name is Amon. Hope everyone is doing well. Today is September 29th, 2025. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. It is Monday. This September has been insane. Crazy insane, actually. But hopefully October be better than today has been. But if you don't know who I am, and if you're just now joining me, my name is Amon. I accept all forms of art. All art is accepted here. So please, if you have any art that you want to show whatsoever, please go ahead and do that. We need the more art submissions, the better. So please, if you have any art whatsoever, please go ahead and send it in. My name is Amon, and yeah, would love to have as many art submissions as we can. We do have some, most definitely, just a little bit, not too much, but we got some art submissions today. Over the week that I was gone because I have started to do my own movie for this short horror film. In case you didn't know, that's like what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about films and stuff. But yeah, so hopefully we're gonna be filming about this weekend, which is pretty sick. So we'll be doing all that this weekend. And yeah, that's mostly about it. The video, I started to do the video, getting a lot more. So welcome in. If you are new here, please, I accept all forms of art. Any forms of art is accepted here. We have some that have been submitted over the week that I was gone, but I will be on again. If you're new here, I'm on mostly from Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. 3 p.m. Specific 6 p.m. Eastern, if you guys want to go ahead. But if you want to go ahead and send in any forms of art, you can go ahead and send your any to the email right here or below. Let me update. I forgot to update the invite to the server. If you haven't joined our server, please join our server. So far, we have about 62 members. All forms of art are accepted. So please join us. Come hang out, as well as meet other new people who are also a part of it. But we'll get to it very soon. Let me just switch these real quick. But yeah, we'll get to the art submissions that we do have. Let me see. But other than that, that is about my that's as much as I have for today. Hello, welcome Rock Solo. Welcome in to everyone who's joining us. It is glad to see new people, meet new people. As always, I'm just updating these links real quick, but we'll go ahead and get into it once we actually start doing it. But other than that, man, oh man, we got our artist of today. We also have a couple of other stuff, as well as like what's been happening about American censorship as well. There's a lot of stuff that we do need to cover as well today. But let me fix this stuff real quick, so that way people can get the updated links, and that way everything is okay. But tell me about your guys' day a little bit. How you guys doing? If you're pre-watching this, thanks for watching the video again. But awesome, cool. Okay, and go ahead. Okay, I updated the links to the server, so if you guys want to go ahead and join our Discord, please go ahead and join our Discord. By all means, like I said, we have about 62 artists in there as well. But if you want to go ahead and send in your art, you can send in your art to the emails down below. This is for you, Amon, at gmail.com. So please send in any forms of art that you guys may have. Would love to showcase it, as well as give you credit for the things that you deserve. Just studied this morning. That's good. But what's up, Cowie? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Appreciate you joining us. But we can go ahead and start, I guess. We have about 7 submissions that I've received over this weekend, or over the week that I was gone. Our first one is by an artist called Gayatri. I believe that's the name of it. Gayatri, they said, I only recently found your channel and wanted to share my art. I usually draw traditional, so I got scanned copies here. Tool. Hey, hello. Welcome in. If you are just now joining us, please send in any forms of art that you guys may have. I could go ahead and showcase them here so that you guys can retain all the credit at all. And if you guys support any of these artists that you guys see here, please like, subscribe, follow them, whatever you guys can do. Most definitely would love to help out anybody that I could. But here's our first artist. This is just an artist that did, and I had a bone graft, and I was out for the entire week. Oh, dang. I hope everything's okay. That sucks. I wonder, was it painful or no? That's always unfortunate. But also, too, if this is your first time here, I'm trying to support the individual artist the best way that I can. And the best way that you can is go ahead and send your art to the email right here, and I will go ahead and display it, showcase it for you. But again, this is our first artist, Gayatri. They went in and sent in some of their works as well. Really neat stuff, for sure. But I think we also got some film submissions too today, which is it didn't feel good, but it wasn't extremely painful. It had a lot of side effects, but feeling better. Yeah, okay. But again, please, you guys, the best way to support is to like, share the live as much as possible. The more likes and shares that we get, the more we're able to help support the individual artists the best way that we can. But still, really cool works. This reminds me of Final Fantasy, the first ones, where they did their little concept art. It's really cool. In times of apocalypse, choose the fastest car. Oh, this is sick. Have you seen the ocean, the sounds of waves, the roads in the sky of my hometown, the occasional street shops I used to visit, and one bad memory, the pickle jar I broke, and 3 cuts of it, and the world started spiraling. It's pretty cool. Also, too, if you are new here, if you're just now joining us, please send in any forms of art that you guys may have. Would love to showcase it, display it. But a whole bunch of works. They didn't really explain like what they used for it, but I'm assuming that they they said these are scanned. So I want to know if these are first in person, then turned into digital, or the opposite. But still, overall, pretty sick. Like, very nice uses of. Yeah, this doesn't look like. I wonder if this was painted over or hand painted first and then got turned into digital with Photoshop. Hopefully they're here. They didn't really tell me anything else, but hopefully they are here. So that way they could explain just a little bit more about their work. But also, too, if you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. Even if you're not an artist, please join us. The more people we get in here, the more we can help support the individual artists as well as help each other and just grow as a community overall. But really neat stuff. Love the comic book-esque of it. It'll be dope. And same thing. This is still pretty cool. It has that like the dot texture of Into the Spider-Verse, which I think is pretty sick. But this is a cool little concept art. Well, I don't know if it's concept art actually. Like, this is so sick. I'm assuming this is digital. Because the way that just everything is drawn, really, really nice. Okay, yeah, this one was scan. This is a scan one. So they do both, I'm assuming. Really cool stuff, yeah. This is nice. Oh, this is actually, wait, hold up. This is cool. This is really well done. You should watch one battle after another. Dude, I've been wanting to. I'm actually planning to go see it tomorrow. So, why? Is it really that good or no? Because I hear it's amazing. And people are really loving it, but I don't know. I mean, it must be. It has a on Letterboxd. It has a, I think, like a 4.5 or something like that, which is crazy high. So I might go give it a watch. But going back to this artist still, I want to know what this is. Really, really pretty stuff. Really talented. Again, they do not have a Instagram or anything that they left. All they're called is Gayatri. But if they did, I can go ahead and leave it if they actually did have one. But still, pretty cool. Really like their work. I love the texture of this. And again, they just sent so many. Oh, well, that was the last one. But still, really good artists. Thank you for saying this in. Honestly, out of all of them, I think, where is it? I think this one's my favorite. This postcard. That'd be a crazy postcard to get. Pretty cool. Still. But yeah, they didn't leave any Instagram, no nothing like that at all. So that was Gayatri. Thank you, Gayatri, for saying that work in. Really cool stuff. Would love to have you on to actually explain it if you are actually here to explain your work. But thank you again so much for saying that in. Appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next one. We got Catalina Soto Morales. They said, "Hi, I'm Catalina Soto. Oh, Soto, a visual artist student from Chile. About an hour ago, I stumbled upon your video about art as a form of resistance, and I felt truly motivated by your words and your initiative to build your own community for artists. It gives me hope and motivation to fight this intense sense of doom about the world climate, especially since I have begun to feel like I won't do anything substantial through art. This is the first time I've submit my works to be shown anywhere other than to my social media. So I want to thank you for giving me the courage to do so, even though we are separated by thousands of kilometers slash miles. Below, I will attach my portfolio so you can check it out. It's quite recent, so it's up to date. Once again, thank you." Well, thank you so much, Catalina, for saying that in. And if you haven't joined our Discord, and if you're watching this, please join our Discord. Our Discord is always open for any new artists whatsoever, and I do appreciate you watching the video. And if you haven't watched the video, please go ahead and watch the video. You can go ahead and find it in the links to my YouTube channel, Livewire, and you guys can go ahead and give it a watch. But I have yet to actually see this, so this is the first time that we're all going to see this together. But that's cool. They didn't really, they said abstract artist, correct? Visual art student from Chile. Okay. This is cool. Do they explain what they actually... Oh, wait, they have a... Oh, what the heck is this? Wait, whoa, wait. Wait, let me check this first. Let me check first, see what this is. Because that would be crazy. Let me see. So I gotta actually check these out. But oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I can't play. I can't play this. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good thing I didn't play it. Yeah, the next good thing I actually did check this right now, because the next few ones that'd actually be kind of crazy to actually show. I'm actually not allowed to show this on YouTube. So we're gonna go ahead and speed pass by it. I don't know if you guys saw it real quick. But still. No, those videos are crazy. Like literally insane. But again, this is some more of the work. Wait, let me actually see all this. I mean, still very, very deep. But I wish I could show you guys the videos to actually see it. But very like very like body-esque art. Still. This is cool. They only show just a little bit of their works. And I'm assuming these are like other pieces. Not a huge portfolio, but still cool stuff to see. So thank you, Catalina. Appreciate it. Also, too, if you are just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted and welcome here. You can go ahead and send it to the email above or down below. Please send in your work. All forms of art are accepted here, and I will go ahead and showcase it the best that I can. But thank you, Catalina, for sending in your work. Would love to actually see some more of it if you can. If you ever make some more, please go ahead and just send it in if you can. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So we got that was Catalina. We can go ahead and move to Denaya. Denaya? Yeah, I'm just gonna say Denaya. This is Denaya's. This is their pieces of work. They said this is some art I have made recently. I would also like to join the Discord. And again, if you're just watching this, please join our Discord. All forms of art is accepted. Please join our Discord. Even if you're not an artist, just please go ahead and join us. Join the movement if you can. The more artists we get, the more we can actually grow and help support one another and just grow. Just help support each other. So let's move in. And if you're liking this, please like the live, share the live if you guys can. The more likes and shares that we get, the more we're able to grow and support one another. But this is just embroidered. Is this some of the? I'm assuming this is embroidery, not sewing. But again, if you're just now joining us, please send in any forms of art that you may have. All art is accepted here. You can send it down to the email below or above. But again, here is some flower art that they have done. Pretty cool stuff. Especially sewing. I always think sewing is so cool. I could never get it right, but respect to the people who do so. I'm assuming this is like hand embroidery. I don't know whether or not you actually use the machine, but and then here's a picture of their tree. Which is pretty good. It's a pretty well detailed tree. You just need to add some background to it a little bit. Add some more background, draw it in, make like a full setting. Be a really good picture. But yeah. Thank you for sending it in. I would actually like to see more if you ever got more, especially with the embroidery stuff. I think that's pretty cool. But thank you, Denaya, for sending in that work. I do appreciate it. So now we got Nicholas. This is their This is their IG. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. This is their IG called FR Akanek. Hopefully I said that correctly. But it said, "Hey man, hey Amon, I really like fashion. Just saw your video about arts in the community. Although I've been really inconsistent with my work, I like to share a project that is dear to me, Symbiosis. Enjoy looking at it and let the art speaks to you. Thank you for your great YouTube videos." Thank you. And this is just some of the art. I love how it's in the snow. It's kind of hard though to see like what is actually like the pieces since they're just so far away. But still. Also too, did you design any of these pieces? Like were these like base pieces and you just decided to, you know, put your own stuff over it? I also want to know about that. So I think that would also be kind of cool to check it out and see. But again, thank you for sending in some of these fashion stuff. Yeah, I just can't see it. I can't enjoy the pieces as well. Oh wait. I think you actually do show the pieces. I mean, it's a cool little like place. I wonder what camera you're using too. I wish you just explained just a little bit more about like what these pieces are, what they're made out of, and other things. And if you are gonna send in any pieces, please remember to write a little bio. Write a little bio about yourself. I think that would be kind of sick. But okay, cool. We actually do get some up close pieces. I wonder what you use to get these like little stretches or little line marks on the clothing. Because I do think that's pretty nice. And then we got the saints as well as the branches on top of there. Also, age is important too. I would like to know how old you are. Still, cool stuff. Also like this jacket too. Seems like a pretty nice jacket, just in general. But and then we got some more pants, which is pretty cool. Not really too much design on the pants. I wish you like it needs a little more. It needs a little more spunk. But still. I also wish you kind of gave like a detail of like what exactly you're what you're going for this pieces, but other than that, it looks cool when both of them are together. It still looks pretty cool, but thanks again, Nicholas, for sending that in. And again, if you're watching this, please go ahead, send in any forms of art that you guys may have. All art is accepted here. You can go ahead and send it in to the email down or below. And if you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. All forms of art is accepted on here. So please send it in and join our Discord. Would love to have you guys showcase your work as well as get some credit in here. And if you're liking this live, please like the live, share the live. Best way to help support me is to do that and what we're trying to do. But thank you. Next we got Motif. Oh yeah, this is the video game developer. They actually joined our Discord. They said, "Hey, I saw your recent video that you wanted people to send in art. So here's my sort of gallery of video games I've created and some lore about me as a game developer." We can go ahead and showcase it first. Let's go ahead. So they're trying to develop their games. Oh, that's pretty cool. Backroom Endless. We can watch a quick little video.
The universe itself is an artist, creating and dissolving, weaving stories of life, death, joy, and sorrow. Man suffers because he forgets the playful nature of life. He thinks that this existence, with all its complexities and contradictions, is serious business.
Making video games is so hard.
But in truth, life is not meant to be so heavy. It's meant to be enjoyed, to be felt, and to be embraced for its impermanence and mystery. When we take ourselves seriously, we become trapped.
I like how this is.
We become ensnared by expectations, attachments, and fears.
I like how this is like a motivational video.
We take every outcome as a matter of life and death.
And also a video game showcase.
Forgetting that the gods, or whatever you call that creative force behind the universe, made...
Sup, dude? I appreciate the way you think / lead. Aw, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Also, too, if you want to go ahead and support me, send in any forms of art that you may have. You can send it to the emails right here, and I'll go ahead and just showcase it. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, share the live, like the live. That's the best way you can help support me, as well as help me grow. The more likes and shares that we get, the more we're actually helping individual artists grow. So please, 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 go ahead. But
this world full of paradoxes for the sheer amusement of existence.
That's pretty sick. Especially just game designing, just in general. Like game design, it could just be an art form itself, but that's so cool. You guys can go ahead and help support this artist if you guys can by visiting this website right here if you guys want to go ahead and support them in any way, shape, or form. But a little background. They said, since 2018, I've been making games in Unity to try and mainly accomplish one thing, to pay homage to my dream journal and finish an experiment in creating my own connected dream world through a digital format. I have a spreadsheet recording in detail over 160 individual spaces that I plan to split across 4 chapters with some relevant story to hopefully convey what these experiences meant to me. If you'd like to see gameplay and trailers, I also have a YouTube channel where I upload all of my most important stuff I do. Wow. Thank you so much. I think it's very cool to be creating your own video games, especially in a time like this. I guess we can see a little bit. I make procedural backroom game using genetics. Dang. It's supposed to be so like complicated. Especially just to like do all this as well. Again, this is Motif Nostalgia. If you guys want to go ahead and give them a follow, please give them a follow. This is cool. Love to see some gameplay about this. I know that the rooms are procedurally generated, but like, are they like the task R2 or no? If anybody knows, please let me know. Because that's crazy. So, but thank you so much for saying that in. Appreciate it. That was Motif Nostalgia. Again, this is their website if you guys want to go ahead and give them, check it out as well as support them by, it's only $10. Please, please, please go ahead. But that's the best way you can. So thank you so much. Let's move on from Motif Nostalgia. We're going to go ahead and do Emerson Kilburn. Emerson sent their stuff. They said, hello, I came across your video, The Revolution Starts with Arts, and it was an absolutely amazing watch. Not only is it educational, it's an extremely uplifting video and a sea of what is the best, what is the worst content. Thank you for sharing your voice and making a difference. Attached is a handful of things I've recently done, V. And their Instagram is Kilburn. Kilburn? Yeah. Kilburn, which is pretty sick. but here's just some of the art that they do. I'm assuming it's just simple paintings and stuff. And again, if you guys want to showcase your work, please go ahead, send it to the emails down or up, please. And I would love to showcase them. And also, if you're liking this live, please like the live, share the live. Likes and shares always help. But I'm assuming they just do just normal painting. Really well detailed. I want to know. It kind of gives a little bit. You just sent your song. Okay, great. I want to know if they do any like children's books. Oh, they do tattoos too as well? Oh, that's sick. It just looks so well done. It looks like it's not even a part of the skin. So interesting. Yeah, again, very, very children's book-esque. Honestly, it reminds me of Magic the Gathering. Oh, thank you for following. Also, too, if you want to go ahead and share the live, please share the live as much as you guys can. You can also join our Discord. We have a Discord of other artists. So if you want to go ahead and collab with any of the other artists, we have a bunch of musicians, other things like that. If you want to go ahead and collab with them, please hit them up. Let them know by joining our Discord. But very cool. Very children's book-esque. I can see it as a Magic the Gathering card too. And then I'm assuming this is just the doodle right here. But I think out of the two, I think this one's my favorite. I hope that this was commission work, because that would be pretty sick. Also, if you have any other artists, please invite them. Have some more people in here. More artists we get in here, the more we can help support one another. But that was Emerson. This is their Instagram, Kilburn. If you guys want to go ahead. If you guys want to go ahead and give them a follow on Instagram and check them out. Who knows? Maybe you guys might collab, do commission work, etc. But our next one is ZZ Solberg. ZZ went ahead and just sent some of the stuff that they went in. They said, "Hi, I just want to say I really appreciate the work you are doing and the passion you are igniting amongst people. This is the start of a revolution, and I would love to know if there's anything I could do to help. Here's a short film I made on the meditation of the creative process. Alexandra Solberg." Well, thank you, Alexandra, for sending in your work and being a part of this revolution. I do appreciate it. I think I already downloaded this. But we can go ahead again and showcase it. We can go ahead. Very cool stuff. Especially with the stop motion. Very neat stuff. That's so cool. I know this probably took forever. We'll go ahead and watch it one more time because I just thought that was really cool. Alexandra, if you were watching this, please. We'd love to talk to you about how long this have taken you. So cool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen I Need Her At. Yeah. I don't think she has one. I don't think she sent one in. But again, that was Alexandra Solberg. Thanks, Alexandra. Yeah, they didn't send anything for like socials or anything like that. But appreciate you sending that stuff in. Really cool stuff. And if you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. You can go ahead and join us in the Discord link either right here or below. So please join us if you can. Alrighty. Our next one is the Doodler. The Doodler went ahead and sent in their stuff. They said, oh wait, I haven't actually checked this yet. Let me check it just in case. But they said, hey, Amon, my name is Aditya Naveen, and I am a 13-year-old student based in Malaysia and the founder and editor-in-chief of The Doodler, a youth-led independent art magazine created entirely by students. I just finished watching your YouTube video, The Revolution Starts with the Art, and it is possibly one of the best video essays I've seen on YouTube in a while. Oh, thank you. We launched issue 2 in June. After 5 months of work with my core team of 6 creatives, ages 13 through 14, we have 10 members. However, in this issue, we were granted the opportunity to interview 2 international artists. Issue 2 features personal essays, art analysis, and illustrations from discussions about imposter syndrome and activist art. To Malaysia creative voices and pop culture inspiration, it's a response to the lack of serious platforms available to young creatives in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. After publishing, we've received the opportunity to be featured on Malaysia's most widely read newspaper, The Star, where we were spotlighted for being a driving force in the art community of Malaysia. Recently, we were featured in yet another interview with art and culture platform. I don't want to mess it up. Eccentrica. The Doodler, in our opinion, not just a school project, it's an editorial magazine with a clear voice and mission to break the perceived elitism in the art world and give space to young artists in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. We'd love to collaborate with you, a short video or maybe even a feature. We align with your mission, and as young people fighting for art as resistance and community daily, you seem like the perfect collaborator. Thank you for inspiring so many young artists to keep pushing. Whether or not this works out, the Doodler exists because of creators like you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me check out this just in case. But that's so sick, especially just being so young too. Oh, this is a cool website. Oh, snap. Oh, dang. I think this is actually pretty sick. Hold on. I'll show you guys. Especially just being a bunch of like middle schoolers, 13, 14. Like, look at this. Dang. Oh, man, you guys are going to go so far. After 5 whole months, issue 2 is finally completed with the collaboration and dedication of an incredibly hardworking team. The Doodler issue 2 was truly a labor of love, and it was completed for you. This is our celebration of you, the artist, because being an artist, that's something worth celebrating. From the doodles you draw in your notebooks, to the tunes you hum in the shower, to the masterpiece you spend months on. You are an artist and you know it. So keep making, keep creating, keep showing up even when it's hard. You are proof that art matters, that youth matters, that this magazine matters. We hope this issue makes you feel seen. Until the next one, Adia Navin. That's cool. Hopefully you guys are able to also oh, that's so sick. So they do it from all sorts of age ranges. This is just created by I guess basically teenagers. That's so sick. Also too, like this design, everything. Really sick and cool stuff. I actually want to read this all the way through, but this is just awesome, especially just being from basically like 12, 13, 14. And you guys, dang, you guys got a full magazine. Well, I hope you guys get like actually like printed and published. That's so sick. And this is the team. and they're based out in Malaysia, but still cool work, especially for just kids, essentially. 62 pages. Wait, what is their interactive and community bonus page? Oh, they got a playlist for this too? Dang. That's sick. So thank you for saying that in. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's so cool. Again, this is called the Doodler. If you guys want to go ahead and find it, I think you guys should be able to find it for sure, but really cool stuff. So thank you. Thank you for saying that in. I gotta go ahead and make sure I respond back to them. Our next one is Jamstar. Jamstar, I think you sent in some work before. I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming this is more music of yours, but we can go and listen to it. Again, if you guys are liking this, please like the live, share the live if you guys can.
We out of time, I'm out of space. I'm on your mind, I bet I'm on your mind. I can't trust these niggas, baby. They be switching sides in the past. If you out of sight, you're out of mind. Right now, you across the world and on my mind. Right now, you across the world and on my mind. Right now, you across the world and on my mind. Right now, you across the world and on my mind.
Very Pierre Bourne.
Nigga came out Benz. Niggas might die, had to cop.
Do you have any more?
Your bitch on dick and she in my Benz. I don't want your hoe when my bitch is a 10. Do what I want, baby, life ain't fair. I buy you what you want, Saint Laurent, Montclair. Montclair, I'm a jam star, I never care. Montclair, chopper on my side, we everywhere. Whipping in that Mac 5, I feel like a racing. My nigga call him Red Tech 9 with a legend.
Again, if you were just out joining us, please feel free to send in any form of art. All art is accepted.
Bad bitch, I'm a cater, I'ma hit her later. Bad bitch, I'm a cater, I'ma hit her later. Bad bitch, I'm a cater, I'ma hit her later. The bad bitch, I'm a cater, I'ma hit her later. We out of time, I'm out of space. I'm on your mind, I bet I'm on your mind. I can't trust these niggas, baby, they be switching sides.
EDM pop rap, kind of. Well, I mean, if you're willing to talk about some of your work, I'd love to have you on if you can.
Right now, you across the world and on my mind. Right now, you across the world and on my mind. Right now, you across the world and on my mind.
You're driving, unfortunately? Okay, that's all good. And driving and watching is crazy. But if you haven't joined our Discord, I would like to hear more of your stuff. Please go ahead and join our Discord. You can send in, we have a music channel. You can go ahead and send in as much music as you want. But that's sick. If you have more too, please go ahead and send in some more. For sure. All plats. Okay. But again, too, if you are just now joining us, please feel free to go ahead and send in any forms of art. All art is accepted and welcome here. You can go ahead and send it down to the email down below or above. We'd love to showcase any art that you guys may have, any art at all. But while we wait for some more art submissions, I guess we can go ahead and just segue into our artist of the day. And again, please feel free to go ahead and send in any works that you may have that you want to go ahead and showcase. We'd love to go ahead, check them out, show them off if you guys can. All forms of art is accepted here. So please send in any works that you may have. We'd love to show it off. You can go ahead, and if you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. We have other artists in there. If we want to go ahead and grow this, the best way that we can. Grow this into a big community to help support each other and the individual artists. Please join our Discord. That is the best way that we can go ahead and communicate as well as grow. And if you guys are liking this, please go ahead, share the live, like the live. And also, please don't feel free to comment. Talk about any of this art that we have seen out here. Any art at all. Any form of interactivity helps with the channel. So, but we can go ahead and segue into our artists of the day. Again, please feel free to go and send in any forms of art that you guys may have while we are doing this. But as we go into our artists of today, I actually used this artist in one of the videos that I have. I think what they did is really, really cool. But our artist is WeiWei or WeiWei. I'm pretty sure. I keep on messing it up, and I apologize. But this is an artist that has done this really cool this community seed art showcase where they would be sending in their where he got his entire community to go ahead and put it in. Hey, Addy here. There is actually some art attached in the email as well. Ha ha ha. Addy as in, oh yeah, from the Doodler. Yeah. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh yeah. Oh, right here. Oh, I completely glossed over that. Thank you. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, and you're 13, correct? You most definitely join our Discord. We have about 62 members on there. So if you want to go ahead and join our Discord, we have other artists in there too as well if you want to go ahead and showcase your work. But yeah, I completely glossed over this. Oh, cool. And you're also drawing with the hands too. I mean, especially this handwork. Hands are so hard. But thanks again. I also need to reach out to you for sure. But yeah. So this artist is all pretty cool because I just love the way that they sometimes talk about how art can be used too, as well as just their work. This is their Instagram again. If you guys want to go ahead and follow them on Instagram, I don't think I'll be able to. Oh yeah, I think I could showcase it all. Well, actually, no, it won't let me. But yep, yeah, of course. This is our Instagram. If you want to go ahead and take a look, but we can go ahead and watch this quick video.
The modern society.
Let me turn it up on my end.
It's a ruin. It's a ruin in our emotions and our judgment. It separates us, or purposely separate individuals from the reality. Because if you go to the market in Copenhagen, you're standing in this. Yesterday, I was standing in the market. I was look at everything, so colorful, so fresh, such a variety. I mean, this is impossible. This all comes from a globalization. You know, you look at sky, it's gray, it's raining, but you go to the market. A life is such luxurious. I mean, the old king can never really have our today's life. Just standing in the market, you can see.
Yeah.
This is a miracle. But at the same time, we have been cut off from a human struggle because everything are made by someone who never imagined those things will get to this kind of market. So we are morally cut off. Our judgment are really crippled. And then we pretend we are superior. We are so this kind of elite life, and which is good. It's okay as long as that can be maintained. But
yeah, the illusion. Most definitely.
I don't think so. I think we are facing a true revolution, which would put everybody re-examine our situation.
I do think when times are hard, people's creativity tend to come out more, and because of that, because times get so hard, it essentially creates a Renaissance era, and I do believe that a revolution is coming for sure. I don't know what type of revolution, but I know a revolution is coming. And people's artistry are most definitely going to come out, and people are going to most definitely have a different perspective, just in general, with the ways that we go about life. You know, it could be an internal revolution, external, but I mean, something is coming. I think everyone knows that something is coming very soon. We just don't know of what. But here's just some more little art showcases too as well. And again, if you are just now joining us, please go ahead, feel free to send in any forms of art to the emails. Right now I am just going over the artists of the day while we wait for some more submissions. But again, really cool like pieces, outgoing pieces. My favorite one is this one. This is where he got every single person in his community. I think it was in his, was it a village that he was from? He got them all to go ahead and contribute to this massive artwork of creating, like, I don't know, like, I think it was like 1 million seeds or something like that. Some crazy number. And each one was handcrafted by a person in that community. So, really cool stuff. Very communal, for sure. But just love seeing it. Let me go ahead and move. But yeah, just tell me what you guys think. So cool stuff. Really trippy works too. Maybe we can get this a little bit bigger. But really, really neat stuff. Just overall. I can't even imagine how many hours this would actually take. It seems like they are also the type of artist that just likes putting in like the huge amount of man hours into it, which is crazy. But I mean, the payoff is most definitely worth it, for sure. And again, if you are just now joining us, please feel free to send any. I can't watch right now, but I will watch the VOD later if possible. Have a nice stream. Oh, thank you, Akapin. Nice to have you join us too, by the way. Always like it. And if you haven't joined we also stream on Twitch as well as TikTok. If you want to go ahead and join us, our Twitch is Livewire Show, and I think our TikTok is just also Livewire Show. So please, 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 by all means, go ahead and send in any forms of art that you guys may have a little bit later. But also, thanks for the support for the people who are watching. I do appreciate this. I am trying to get this community going, as well as help support the artists in any way, shape, or form as much as we can. So appreciate it. Also, too, thank you for the person who just joined our Discord. Appreciate it. Love having you in our Discord. And if you haven't joined our Discord, please go ahead, join our Discord too as well. But yeah, this is the artist of today, and again, I highly recommend you guys most definitely check them out. But a lot of 3D sculptures too. Just like really cool works. All of them all have like very deep meaning to them. Well, I guess all forms of art all have deep meaning, but like, I don't know, this one particularly, I really like this artist just in general. I think the way that they create their works very entraps me way more than other artists have. But and thank you. Going forward, we do have some other updates that I would like to actually say. So America has been on this sort of type of spree lately, really showing the fascism within itself, you know, really getting out there, really showing the whole dictatorship-esque of it all. So we got something that has happened more and more recently with American censorship, especially when it comes to art. So the U.S. government has been on a huge crackdown, which requires art to promote its American values, which I think is honestly so ridiculous. And again, if you are just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art to the emails down below. I am just waiting until someone sends in some more. But going back to this American censorship, like I said, the revolution always starts with the arts. And of course, you know, the arts is the number one way to actually show what is true. And so when places like these require it to promote American values, it whitewashes everything else that's bad about what's happened, what is happening and stuff. So in the United States, Venice Art Biennale 2026 preparations began with the absence, no grant posting, no artist selection, no official word. For those familiar with the complex process required to mount the United States Pavilion at the world's prominent art exhibition, this silence was alarming. In his recent years, Vanity Fair column journalist Nat Freeman follows the sporadic lapses and ideological shifts that brought the art world to the brink of believing the U.S. might sit this one out for the first time since the Second World War. Historically, the process begins at least 18 months in advance with the openings of a grant application portal. By early spring 2025, with just 12 months to go, the portal had still not launched. Many in the museum world fear that the United States biennial submission was already impossible to mount. Veteran curators like Kathleen Ashmilby, who commissioned artist Jeffrey Gibson's 2024 pavilion, shared concern that even if the portal were to open immediately, there would be no time left to plan, fundraise, install a world-class exposition in Gardini. Also, too, if you're just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted and welcome here. So going back now, jumping to April 30th, Wednesday, when the portal finally went live, curiously just hours after Freeman's inquiry to the State Department on Wednesday after April 30th, the new guidelines revealed dramatic edicts. Gone in 2020, the emphasis on equity and underserved communities. In its place is a directive that shows arts must advance international understanding of American values. It's stupid. It's literally just trying to get the perception of why America is so great. It's a really dumb take. I think it's a very weird hill to die on, but this is has been a huge thing that has been happening more and more. And again, if you're just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art that you may have to the emails right here. I'll go ahead and display it and showcase them. But it's just ridiculous, I guess, especially to try to showcase American values in this way. You're just censoring again. You're whitewashing, erasing history, and everything else. This also what leads to the next part is that where is it? Because of this, we have also seen more and more censorship that has been happening here, which is especially happening within the Smithsonian exhibition over some censorship concerns after an artist has decided to go ahead and not showcase their work there. Painter Amy Sherald has canceled her upcoming solo expedition titled American Subline at the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery after the museum considered removing her painting of a black transgender Statue of Liberty. The New York Times reported today the show was slated to open in September. I entered into this collaboration in good faith, believing that the Institute shared a commitment to presenting work that reflects the full complex truth of American life. The artist wrote to Lonnie G., the secretary of Smithsonian who runs the portrait. Unfortunately, it has become clear that the conditions no longer support the integrity of the work as conceived. Again, this is ridiculous. is also Jay, the artist. Oh, what's up? How's it going? I didn't even see this until right now. But again, if you have any forms of art, please feel free to send it any forms of art whatsoever. But again, another form of censorship that has been happening. It is a slow push, and again, they are slowly taking it over where eventually you won't be able to say what you want. That's just inevitable. Especially in museums. I feel like it's essentially important in museums where museums should be able to showcase that America is much more than just all about white values or anything else like that. It's honestly truly ridiculous. It is not something that should be happening, but is happening, and it's important to keep your eyes out. Although this may be like small to some people's eyes, this is highly important because again, it just takes more and more and more, and it will eventually get to a point to where you will eventually forget about it and you will never bring it up ever again. So it is important to even be concerned about stuff like this, so that way you are aware of what is happening. But it is it's just ridiculous just overall. But that also leads to the last thing. Because this censorship has been happening, an artist named Andreas Serrano came and proposed that there should be a museum basically for Trump at the 2026 Venice Biennale. As we mentioned before, this was the one in the article beforehand right here, where it is now talking about American values. However, there was this artist who proposed that it should be a Trump gallery. And it is honestly very stupid. It was artist Andre Serrano has reportedly submitted a proposal to represent the United States at the Biennial with a site-specific installation centered on Donald Trump. If selected, the project will occupy the classical U.S. pavilion in Venice Gardini, where Serrano plans to build upon his ongoing archive-based artwork, The Game, All Things Trump. Conceived as a spatial and conceptual extension of his earlier expedition, the proposal would incorporate hundreds of Trump-related artifacts ranging from commercial products to political ephemera collected by the artist over several years. Serrano has indicated that this expanded version of The Game would also feature his 2022 film Insurrection, with the installation tailored to the U.S. Pavilion's Palladian structure. Framing it as seat of power, the artist envisions the building itself as an architectural stand-in for the White House, exploring its symbolic potential through an object-based narrative. Again, this is stupid. This is literally just propaganda at its finest. And I wouldn't be surprised if this artist, I know this artist may be thinking like, oh, just to show the political climate of what's happening. It's just more propaganda, American propaganda that is just happening, as well as it's just American propaganda at its finest, as well as also to convince the world that Donald Trump is a good person, which we all know that it isn't. But it's just honestly ridiculous. But again, if you are just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted and welcome here. But that was just some of the articles I wanted to showcase and share. And if you are watching this VOD, some of the VODs, please feel free to send in any forms of art that you guys may have. If you guys are liking this live, please like the live, share the live if you can. The more likes and shares that we get, the more we're able to expand and grow as a community. But that was just some of the projects that we have had. And if you haven't joined our Discord, please go ahead and join our Discord. All forms of art is accepted there, so please join our Discord. Help promote the live stream the best way that you can. But I guess if there isn't any more submissions, let me just make sure and get a refresh. If there isn't any more submissions, hey, please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted here. We have had paintings as well as sculptures, music, anything is welcome here. I guess I can go ahead and showcase some, but you can go ahead and send your work to the email right here if you guys want. And if you haven't joined our Discord again, please go ahead and join our Discord. All art is accepted here. So please send in any email. Share the live, like the live too if you guys can. The more likes and shares that we get, the more we can help grow and expand for one another. But yeah, please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted here. We have had some. Yeah, we have had a lot of submissions over the year. I think I started this back in the summertime, and we have had just a bunch of support of all different types of artists, just all wanting to support one another, as well as just showcase their work. So please. All forms of art is welcome here. Like we had writings as well as some other things. Here is like some more work that we have had of a different artist, some writers as well. But if you guys are liking this live, please go ahead, like the live, share the live. More likes and shares that we get, the more we're actually able to grow and help more artists. But yeah, here's just some artwork that we have received over the years, as well as we have also had some videos as well as some short films. I actually haven't been on this side in a while, so maybe I should just go back and start showcasing these again.
Neoliberal capitalism.
I forgot that I've had like a full pages of people sending in stuff. Yeah, I'm a 19-year-old artist. I go by Mad. I've been working on my painting process and want to be in the creative community so we can all get better and all get better at what we want to do. Here's some of my art. My Instagram is art bym8a.d. I have a lot more there if you'd like to see. I like your idea a lot. Thanks for putting the line to create space. Yeah, again, some more works if you guys like. Still very cool stuff. 19 years old. All cool stuff. Again, music and art. Hi, I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Nigeria, but I focus on music. Found your videos on YouTube. I want to share some of my art with you and hopefully see how we can work together in any capacity, especially with community building. I think community is very key, especially for artists. I'm also a programmer and I'm looking for projects I can help out with. Here's some of my music. But I don't think I can open Spotify up on here. I mean, we'll see. But Dre the Saint. Hopefully it'll let me. No, it won't even let me play it. But again, if you are just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art that you guys may have. All art is accepted here. But to be honest, I don't think if there's anything else, I think I'm going to just log off for today. I'll be on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. That is 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to try to be on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Fridays is our recap Friday, and where I re-showcase all the art from this week. But other than that, please follow me. Follow me if you want to go ahead and send in any forms of art later. You can go ahead and send in any art to the email down below, as well as join our Discord. Please join our Discord. But other than that, I think I'm going to log off for